after a short walk across the Marquette interchange, we're here at Carpenter Tower, which is the second res hall on our tour. It is most known for its individuality, and if you're superstitious, this is the place for you. It doesn't have a 13th floor. Let's go take a look. Marquette's example of Art Deco architecture can be found on 11th Street, just across the Wiggle from Cobean.
Carpenter Tower is in my opinion, is a great place to live. I hear a lot of social stigma against Carpenter Tower, and I don't know why.
I like it a lot. It's really great. I think that everyone, especially the RAs, they really try and make everyone do events together. I know sometimes they have bingo nights. They had a bingo night in the basement once, which was really fun. I won a couple times. And they also have just a bunch of floor events, and some of the floors do events together, so that's fun too.
The tower consists of 16 floors, including 3 floors for freshman engineers. It currently houses over 300 students in singles and doubles, each with its own look and feel.
The rooms are nice. We're one of the, along with Straz and Mashuda, we have our own private baths, which is definitely a big plus for people that you don't have to wake up at 8 a.m. and all the showers are taken. So the rooms are nice. They're one of the bigger rooms. They're a little bit bigger than the Schrader rooms, a little bit bigger than some of the Mashuda rooms, but not all of them. So it's a nice size. All the rooms are different, and that's what I love about it. You know, the 01 room is different than the 06 room. And I think that's awesome, just that each room has its own unique feel to it.
At this point, each floor has 2 singles, but next year floors 10 through 16 will each have an additional 6 single rooms. But that's not the only change in store for this 1920s hotel.
One of the most exciting things is that the RA rooms are going to become lounges. So this room is now going to be a lounge that you're standing in. Except for that's only happening on, I think it's up till the 8th floor. Next year, because they can't do all the lounges all at once, too much work. So then the following year, all the floors will have lounges.
The elevators sometimes aren't the best, but they're replacing the elevators, so Carpenter has all new elevators next year. So that is definitely a big plus.
But what can you look forward to while living in Carpenter?
Well, it's a lot closer to campus than Mashuda or Straz. It was a long walk last year.
I don't actually use the laundry services here because I live really close, and so sometimes I go home on the weekends and it's less expensive to do my laundry at home. But I've heard good things, and depending on when you do it, you don't really have a long line or a line at all, and it's really easy to put just get it all done.
The rooms are the perfect size. They're not too big, they're not too large. They're not so big that you bring like everything and you don't know what to do at the end of the year. And they're not too small that you can't even move or bring anything. So they're great size. They also have great views. Almost all the rooms are great because the building is so tall. You get to look out and see all of Milwaukee.
Like any dorm, Carpenter does have its drawbacks.
Print-wise doesn't always work. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. You never really know. And another one is that you have to walk across the street to go eat. That is not always fun, especially during winter time, when you have to just kind of, you don't really want to put on a coat, but you have to put on your boots and a coat and just pull on a hat and just make it through the snow so you can go eat your food. It's really close to certain buildings on campus, but if you have a class in like Olin, or my roommate has lots of classes in Kramer, it's kind of a trek, and if you have an 8 a.m. class, it can be difficult to want to wake up in the morning and go all the way over there.
I'd probably say the layout of the floor, since it is a kind of 2 L's put together, it is a little bit hard to interact. Sometimes people don't interact with the other sides and just focus on the middle of the floor. So that's a little bit of an issue instead of just having a straight floor, but it's not that bad at all.
But overall, residents enjoy life in Carpenter. Wow, that seems like such an interesting place to live. Let's move on to our next residence hall, Schrader.